You still haven't told me of this experiment and why it is important.
Allow me to ask you, what do you know of Rodimus Prime?
Another Prime.
Rodimus was a wartime Prime, selected by Optimus as his protege and potential successor should he be killed.
What happened to him?
I killed him. Later he would return to life and enter that lab where we were. 3 of the pods were not carbon-lined and could not protect from Vector Sigma's reformation. The 3 bots were reformatted into Maximals and Predacons, just as all of the other Maximals and Predacons are reformatted Autobots and Decepticons.
All of us.
Correct. Your spark is Rodimus Prime's. You value honor and respect from your peers and adversaries. Those are his traits. I intend to reawaken his consciousness within your spark. From there, mixed with cybernucleic acid, energon, and some parts from deceased bots I discovered, preserved by the lab before it fell out of operation. Shall I waste more time or can we begin?
What would happen to me if my spark, his spark, is awakened?
That is the experiment. I believe I can split the spark. 2 halves of one whole.
Whether you are right or not, my spark originates from a Prime. If my honor is his, then I know he would be willing to sacrifice himself to restore me if our roles were reversed.
This will be painful.
Shockwave, you have aided and abetted the escape of the fugitive Dinobot by Megatron's orders. You must be terminated.
We'll see.
What are you attempting to do?
Restore Cybertron. Soundwave, aid me in this experiment and I will give you the golden disc and surrender. You must stabilize Dinobot while I activate the neutron generator. The energy output required to recreate his body is not enough. I will have to construct a new one, or reanimate one of the deceased as a vessel.
Dinobot life signals appeared stable.
Soundwave, bring me one of the preserved corpses in that locker. Voyager class, quickly.
Rodimus Prime?
Dinobot.
You were able to separate their consciousnesses. You split their sparks.
Correct. And with more practice and the right timing, we can restore Lord Megatron and be rid of the Predacon pretender.
Shockwave, why did you try to save me? Why not another Decepticon?
Logic. The golden disc must be kept out of Megatron's hands. He will use it to stop the return of the Autobots and Decepticons. Out of all the bots I could restore, your demonstrated ability to resist me and my forces proves you are the only one I can trust to keep it hidden.
How did you know?
I've been consciously aware the whole time. Every battle, every thought, every experience. I've been there. I couldn't do anything or sway your thoughts. I could only watch. At first I didn't understand why I couldn't control my actions. My words spoken weren't my own. After thousands of years I eventually realized my body was not my own anymore.
I have tried to live my life well, with honor and nobility. But I fear the Maximals I have killed have stained your Autobot honor.
You've been fighting for the wrong cause. I've been trying to get through to you for as long as you've been fighting. Funny how it was Shockwave that pushed you to finally come to your senses.
Alert! You must leave with the disc now. Predacon forces inbound.
You're letting us go?
You will stay and continue your your work. They will take the disc to Optimus.
My body feels different. My systems say I have a new form. With a hell of an alt mode. And a trailer. Let's roll.
How did the Predacons find us?
I called them.
Tell me you know where you're going!
If I know Optimus, he's gone to Site Beta. Mainframe should have finished the arc too. They should be airborne just like the Maximus ship.
Then why are we going to this site?
Because I can contact the ship from there.
Your city has mines!
We'd never mind the city. We're under attack!
Waspinator find Dinobot and Rattrap.
Oh, red bot? Shit!
Get in the trailer!
I will not hide from battle!
Stubborn jackass is to provide cover!
Get behind me! I shall cover you! Most impressive.
If I had this against Shockwave's forces, it would have been a much different Cybertronian campaign.
I'm going to secure the disc.
But this is Waspinator's mission. Waspinator should get the disc.
Surrender the disc, Dinobot, and I might allow you a quick death.
There is no honor in surrender.
Your value of honor is a clutch, a weakness, one I've grown tired of hearing about.
Cash!
Thanks.
Who the sclap are you?
I am Rodimus Prime, and if you value your life, you will surrender and withdraw your forces.
Another Prime? Oh, I am tired of primes.
Your form is amateurish, unrefined. You can't take me, kid. Last chance to surrender.
I don't know how you got here, but you should have stayed away.
Never thought I'd see Brawl acting tough.
Wait, I look tough? Do I look cool?
Sure.
Do I look handsome?
Excuse me?
I want to look hot and buff for Black Arachnia. Think I've got a shot with her.
Oh, yeah, Brawl. Taken from someone who's fought in the real war, we've got that shared experience, right? You can trust me. If you've got a shot, take it.
Oh, hell yeah!
That last part wasn't intended for you.
Let's go!
Don't let them get away!
Yo.
How much longer until we get there?
Get comfortable. It'll be a bit.
Rattrap, you need to log what grids you've searched so we're not doubling on your search patterns.
I know. These stupid Autobot protocols.
Those stupid Autobot protocols are procedures I've been harping on you about long before they arrived.
Yeah, well, they're still stupid.
Efficiency is quite the opposite of stupid, actually.
There aren't any Autobots out on patrol.
This is correct. All Autobots are currently on the Ark, except for me.
Unknown bot, transform and reveal yourself to us. Dinobot?
You are hard bots to find, Optimus Primal.
If you don't know where to look.
Who's Big Red?
My name is Rodimus Prime, Lieutenant to Optimus Prime, Commanding Officer for the Autobot Cybertron Defense Campaign. But more importantly, a friend.
Rodimus? Optimus said you were dead. Your pod was empty. And how did you find Dinobot? Why did you bring him here?
He's defecting. Where's Optimus?
Not really a technical disguise.
On that, we agree.
I have summoned for you, Optimus. Perhaps you will see it as proof of my defection.
Optimus.
Cliffjumper, what's the rush? Rodimus?
I thought you had perished, my friend.
There's a lot I need to tell you about.
I can't believe of all the bots who would save you, it'd be Shockwave.
He's got to have an ulterior motive.
Shockwave seems to rationalize all decisions in logic. If he has done this, it is no doubt for personal gain.
And that all the rest of us Maximals are actually some Autobot got reformatted? Is that correct?
The Maximals and Predacons are reformatted Autobots and Decepticons. Seeing as I was born from an Autobot spark, there could be those of you who originated from a Decepticon.
Can you think of any possibilities as to who we are?
Shockwave did not provide many details.
Given the scale of the battle followed by the chaos of a rushed exodus, there could be any number of possibilities. There is one bot that comes to mind when I think of you, Primal.
Who's that?
Given your regular demeanor, my guess is you would have been Ultra Magnus.
I can see that. You stayed behind to hold off General Ross while Megatron enacted the Reformation. Your spark is that of the hero who made the ultimate sacrifice so your world could exist.
What? I believe if we exist because of spark donors like Ultra Magnus, we owe it to those bots to restore their sparks, as they gifted ours. We need to pay a visit to Shockwave.
He's an icon in an old university research lab.
Only one stood after the war began, and I know where to find it.
Energon levels are stable for now. There is still much work to do before we are ready for the true Megatron's return.